Here's a recap of episode 3 of Diary of a Mad Black Vampire. So Lewis is having a writer write out his life story. And the writer is going back and forth with him about how things have changed over the years and how his memory seems to be selective. And Louis is like, hey, it's my story. Let me be me. Oh, I forgot to give you the warning. If you don't believe that love is love is love is love, then this is not for you. And Louis still has a lot of anger in him. And one of his kills inadvertently sets off a massacre to the Black community in his area. He feels very guilty and winds up saving a little girl from a fire. He begs Lestat to turn her, and Lestat does turn her in order to save her from dying from burning, for her burns from the fire. It's kind of not clear how their powers work, but somehow Lestat cannot hear the people that he makes when they're doing their telepathy thing. Which kind of doesn't make sense. Like, wouldn't you not be able to hear the people you didn't make? But okay, whatever. So Louis and his new daughter, they're able to communicate outside of what Lestat can hear. They have fun being a family and trying to teach her the ways of vampire life. But she's a child with child impulses. Thought Louis was uncontrollable. Wait till you see their kid. But she sees a couple making out one day and decides, wait a minute, I'm grown. I need to be doing grown stuff like them. And gets herself a little boyfriend. In the throes of passion one night, she accidentally drinks him dry. She brings him home for her daddies to fix him, but of course they can't because he's dead. Louis and Lestat are still trying to work out the parameters of their relationship because it seems like what's good for the goose is not good for the gander. Or the other goose. Louis' mom dies. Yep, Squeak is gone. And his sister wants the house. There's some issues going back and forth about that. Let's just say misogyny is alive back in 1917. And Louis hates being a Creole man who has to ask white men for autonomy. He doesn't see the irony in his sister having to ask him for autonomy as a grown woman who's married and with children. Nobody has better acting than Grey Worm or Louis. And while I think this will be an overlooked series, it is really deep on a lot of different levels. I will link in the videos to my other 2 reviews, and I'd love to hear your comments.